Oh!
I don't like this song. I wonder who will die and who will disappear this year. I have like chills on my fucking head.
Oh, it's starting.
Of course, it's starting. We're gonna finish this next stream, by the way.
No, we're not gonna finish this next stream.
No, it's not that short.
When it starts, it goes for a while.
And it gets, yeah. I am hoping this is as good as the first one. I don't want to hype it up so much and then...
I pulled back from me on script and stopped abruptly.
No,
next stream, we're doing a double stream, so,
oh, God, no.
Yes.
That's a lot of Higurashi.
We're doing 2 chapters. We're finishing it.
Bitch, what did you just say?
Shion, what did she just say? Wait, why did he say Shion? What the? Who the fuck are you talking to?
Well, I'm sure he's talking to Mion. Like
he's talking to Mion. He's saying, Shion, what did she just say?
My God, it's such... Ugh.
It's because they were walking away.
Felt like the air around us dried out all of a sudden.
Oh, God. Mion?
Sorry.
Still reeling from the pain.
The face just, like, left me distraught. Like her face of worry. Let's go, K-chan. They're talking about something silly anyway.
You still haven't told K-chan?
Oh. I make it a point not to spread stories like that.
Shion's cold and quiet tone and Mion's harsh voice were quite the contrast.
Oh, she's crazy.
Yeah.
Oi, wait, hold on. What are you talking about? If you know something, tell me.
I'd like to live.
Doesn't feel right to be the only one left out, you know. I don't understand this. Someone explain it to me. We get it. Stop fucking padding for words.
You gotta fill in that word, the minimum word count.
Yep.
However, Mion didn't seem to be at all willing to grant my request. She squeezed my hand in hers a bit, but when she realized I would hold my ground on this topic,
damn, just kiss the
go.
Kiss the girl.
My oh my. Don't be sure.
She doesn't want to hear about it. I'm gonna go to the drinking tent first then. If you don't come soon, K-chan, there won't be any left for you.
Get it already. I'll be there soon.
Jeez, don't be such an asshole, you dick.
Mion left, trotting towards a particularly noisy tent on the other side of the shrine grounds.
I didn't think it would start so abruptly.
What else did you think was going to happen?
Well, last time they kind of like...
It was a long build-up. It was a long build-up.
You're saying this wasn't a long build-up?
No, it wasn't.
No, because it hasn't mentioned anything scary at all.
Yeah, at all.
Like, they've acted weird, but...
Yo. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Before she got there,
different.
She stopped and turned back around.
I'd say let's play through one again so Ron can experience it. But Ron, I don't want to sit through another 25 hours.
We don't have to read everything out loud, though. We could just kind of...
Look,
it'd be
Jay,
nice if we all just read it together, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
Jay,
just kind of did it like
the Higurashi series?
Huh?
How much is this?
They're actually not expensive. Each one's not that expensive. I could tell you right now.
They showed no signs of going after her, though.
$8.
So she ran off.
$8,000.
It goes on sale for like half off at
the
least.
Next time it goes on sale, and I'll pick
Oh yeah, no, I have to fucking wish list one.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
I could tell you if you haven't heard, I suppose. But it might be smarter not to ask and go with her to eat dessert.
Ooh.
Take my advice. Leave, child.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm with K-chan, like, hey, I want to know what the fuck y'all are talking about.
I'm gonna ruin the tone. Hey, now you're a rock star.
Get your curse on. Go die.
Play. Hold on, wait, what?
Alrighty. All right.
What?
Bye-bye.
He left.
Oh.
All that glitter is gold.
Go.
All the issues are.
All right. Go run.
Go run.
Oh God, his
You've
mic's
already
fucked.
gotten
Oh.
my full attention. I'm not going to leave without asking at this point.
I think K-chan has a right to hear this too.
I mean, he lives here now.
My sister was just stealing that from you. What?
Shion's voice was bristling with thorns, as if somehow blaming Mion.
Not as if she is.
She dislikes Mion a lot.
The fuck are you talking about? I really don't like people acting so self-important.
Then why do you keep hanging out with Shion?
For real.
Takano-san, realizing how prepared I was, looked across the group. After confirming that there were no objections, she opened her mouth.
I read it before Ron read it, and all I could think of was bees!
I'm honestly surprised there was no statement with fucking anyone addressing how Keiichi just stood up to Shion like that. Like, not from us, just like Shion's reaction to it or anything of that nature not being mentioned.
Yeah,
I don't like this music. Do you believe in curses, Meibaro-kun?
It's actually a really good song.
Curses? I think they're interesting, but not really.
Oof.
I felt their cynical stares and winced. It was like they were telling me, oh,
damn,
sorry.
This song goes hard.
Yeah!
I told you this song is really good.
It was stranger not to believe in curses.
Ooh. You're not wrong, K-chan. Curses are just superstition. It's only natural that you wouldn't believe in them.
Right.
Ooh.
Besides, you can take all the time you need to decide whether or not...
What?
Oh,
That's
sorry.
Yeah,
that's whether or not to believe in curses after you've heard us through. Right?
Said Takano-san, giving a little smile. They're trying to scare me.
The game's trying to scare us.
I'm already scared. I was scared when the music dropped the first time.
That's... that chorus.
Yeah.
It's so good. I feel like I'm about to go into battle.
I told you this song's really good.
I need an OST now. At least, that's what it sounds like. Alright, I'll start. Keiichi-kun, do you know about the Hinamizawa Dam project?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the other day at Angel Mort, Shion.
Okay.
Shion. Rather, what?
Okay, wait. Did Mion actually impersonate Shion at one point?
Yes.
Okay.
However, I believe it was not at the Angel Mort restaurant. I believe the point in time where Mion impersonated Shion was giving Keiichi the food box.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
This,
So I don't know why he's still confused.
Sure of.
Okay.
Told me all about it. You mean the plan for the giant dam that would flood all of Hinamizawa, right? That's right. Residents of the town banded together to fight it, and a fierce battle with the government unfolded. I heard that too. The entire village united, using all the power at their disposal, mass media, political influence, and other things, fought the country. The way Mion described it made it sound like a boast. Oh, you know quite a bit about it.
Well, that's all.
Yeah, You're right. It's practically an epic tale about how just 1,000 or so villagers banded together and rejected the government's plans.
Did you hear this from my sister? She likes those kinds of epics, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she told me.
Too pretty.
There was, however, an office for the Hinamizawa residents' opposition faction. It was this shrine.
You know the assembly hall? That's where it used to be. Why are you smiling, lady? Now that the whole thing is over, the senior citizens just use it for group activities. At the time, though, it was their last bastion.
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 Batshit insane. Takano-san explained this, pointing a finger towards the assembly hall. I'd been carrying things in and out of there all day.
Yeah, that was a war room, buddy.
I mean, I would understand if they put an office like that in the mayor's house or something, but having an office on shrine grounds made it feel kind of like a base camp for Sengoku period warriors.
Hell yeah.
That was basically the mindset, though. Placing the main force in the shrine, dedicated to Oyashiro-sama, Hinamizawa's guardian deity, was like a prayer for victory. Oyashiro-sama.
God, I just want to like give more props to the music. That industrial beat that it has going on.
It is so good.
So choice.
That was definitely it. They mentioned Oyashiro-sama's curse before. Is it the same Oyashiro-sama?
Just pour this into my ears. Liquid form.
I think that might be Shion. Maybe?
Read it, Sydney.
Yeah, just read it as
Do you know about Oyashiro-sama, Keiichi-kun? It's the name of the god worshipped at the shrine. It's said that he protects all of Hinamizawa.
Well, I don't really know much about him.
Or is it... Oh. Maybe... I see. I think Takano-san knows more about the rest. Tag, you're it!
Yeah.
Well, that is generally the whole story.
No.
Ugh.
It's a little better.
Oyashiro-sama is the ancient god passed down in Hinamizawa, and the villagers say he has been protecting the sanctuary from the poisons of the outside world.
So, essentially, he's the basic standard guardian deity.
What is the beeping?
I guess you can find that sort of god anywhere you go.
I know, but...
Just making sure you know.
There's research into whether worshipping
No, it's your fire.
Oyashiro-sama is a manifestation of a kind of
Go check the
elitism
kitchen.
too. Well, I was like, while they were recording this, did a fire happen? What I mean is that the worshippers might think of themselves as chosen people.
Believing yourself chosen, a nationalistic belief that you are part of a superior race, or that you are a special clan chosen by the gods. Believe that they are superior clan, so they believe strongly in cooperating with others, but they also end up being exclusionary towards other clans.
Did you mean the Uchiha?
Shut the fuck up.
Sasuke!
Go into too much detail, but it's the sort of national and religious ideas that lead to war. Of course, that goes for Japan too. A long time ago, the people of Hinamizawa.
So you said pick one of the two.
A long time ago, the people of Hinamizawa strongly believed themselves different from
It's a
humans.
hard word to say.
That they were above them. Shh. You drinking pickle beer.
What?
They believe that interaction with the lower world would sully their souls. So everyone believed that if one from the lower world came to the village, they would be sullied and suffer the wrath of Oyashiro-sama. Apparently, that kept everyone away.
You know what that leads to? Inbreeding.
Villages that hate outsiders come up all the time in Kendaichi novels.
I love how you thought about it and laughed more.
This was once a run-of-the-mill village of xenophobes.
Surgeon General's warning. Well, they'll deny it to preserve their pride. It was all a long time ago, after all. Things are different now.
Okay.
Shion followed up quickly, having sensed the thorns in Tomotake's words. Tomotage-san, embarrassed at what he said, scratched at his head. It's fact. Don't be embarrassed. So, this shrine worships Oyashiro-sama, thinks of Hinamizawa as holy ground, and it's a symbol of their traditional hatred of the outside world. I get it. So that's why they chose the shrine of Hinamizawa's guardian spirit as the base of operations, to resist the sullied dam construction project that came from the outside. Correct.
Nope.
Correct.
Well, Takano, pleased. She must dislike stupid people.
I do too.
Superstition, every last bit of it. I don't know. The villagers gave everything, just desperate to oppose a dam construction.
Just go for it.
And right in the midst of it,
Oh.
the incident drove home the finishing blow.
Ooh.
Oyashiro-sama's curse?
Was there a heartbeat when curse came up?
I didn't
No.
hear anything.
Jay, I have the shit on full volume. There was
Okay.
Ooh.
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 It's nice zither.
The person managing
No,
the
that's
construction site
no,
of-
that's definitely Shion.
the person managing the construction site of the Hinamizawa Dam was murdered 4 years ago, I believe. It took the newspapers by storm. Do you remember it?
not really.
He was 10 years old. It was a local story. Why the fuck would he know?
Who watches the news?
Ooh,
Oh, no,
This
no.
is another good one.
He had a fight with a subordinate and was beaten to death with a pickaxe. His limbs and head were torn off and the remains disposed of. It's you, Ron.
One of those dismemberment homicides. They were all the rage at one point. What?
What?
What an interesting line.
What an interesting way to say that.
Yeah, like fucking.
Yeah,
Bro,
no,
I
you
did
know,
them too back
just
in the
last
day.
Saturday, you know, I've dismembered a man.
They
It
were
was
just so
fucking a
fashionable.
blast. You should do so
Mhm.
too.
We have dismemberment parties. We choose
Really?
one
You know,
randomly.
Those purges are a really good idea. We should incorporate those.
I'm gonna take the edge off, you know?
We should gruesome incident. But it was just that.
What?
An incident.
What kind of fucking bullshit?
I accidentally tore off his head, officer. I'm sorry.
Person caused the incident after all. Should they really put it down to the curse?
Okay, well, what if it was people actually, and the whole town did it? Is it still an incident then?
Then, the following year, the man who had organized Hinamizawa's group of dam proponents, he fell from a cliff while on vacation and died. Apparently, it was an accident.
Of course, most of Hinamizawa was hostile towards him. The police were all over the case as if it were a homicide. But in the end, it was judged to have been an accident. Now it's an accident. This is the most cursed-like one, but it's still far-fetched.
I don't know. I have to disagree with you, Keiichi.
And then, on the next year, this time, the priest of this shrine contracted an unknown illness and suddenly died.
See,
Kotoko's dad.
Rika's dad.
Rika's dad, sorry.
Yep. See, the first time I heard about this one, I was like, Takano did it 100% because she's the nurse.
This may sound a little rude, but the old priest was kind of a wait-and-see type. The whole village was in an uproar about the dam, but he just kind of didn't seem to want to bother. The shrine was a symbol of the opposition movement, and its priest, well, his attitude worked against him. The villagers at the time had hoped for a leader, but their hopes were betrayed. Some people were apparently pretty angry, too.
You were some people, weren't you?
So at the time, all the older people were like, "This is Oshiro-sama's curse." That's what they said.
It did seem like every year, dam-related people the village had resentment towards were dying. It was pretty creepy, but...
Turns out his dad is involved with the architecture of the fucking dam. Keiichi's next.
Oh, and also, it's interesting, all of these incidents and accidents always happen on the night of the Wada Nagashi festival.
Ooh.
That is what is interesting. Ooh.
I love it. I love it. Nani?
Nani?
See, he's starting to sound like a curse now, isn't it?
Oh my god, such a good sting.
Then, the year after that. In other words, last year.
Oh.
The sister-in-law of the man who was the leader of the dam proponents, the one who accidentally died, was discovered dead, having been beaten to death.
This time we can confirm it was the villagers.
Yeah.
Of course, they caught that criminal.
See?
Nope.
Really seems like a curse, huh?
Huh? 4 years in a row, each one of the incidents and accidents were relatively commonplace, but every single one of them happening on the night of the festival worshipping Oyashiro-sama? That's not normal. That's bland.
Premeditated murder. Or premeditated murder. Fuck!
Premedicated murder, man, Jay. What are you...
Fuck! Yes.
No, that's what the priest died from.
Mitigation. No, but every time I see Oyashiro-sama, I see like a menacing aura behind it, man.
Same. The old folks have been blindly accepting Oyashiro-sama's curse because of the incidents these past few years.
It's like Voldemort. That word has power, man.
Even younger people, too. At first, they thought it was stupid, but now nobody makes fun of it. It really is like Voldemort.
Yeah, I can see where she's coming from. Even me, even if I didn't think there was a curse at all, thinking about all the incidents like this makes me feel like maybe it's real. Maybe there's a council that has preparations for this to be done in a certain war room.
And now they're testing you to see if you need to go next.
For example, just looking at the preparations for the festival you were doing today.
What inflection was that, Ron? Today.
Everything might have gone crazy during the battle against the dam. But just a few years ago, the Watanagashi Festival was never this well attended.
Oh
Well,
God, that
I guess you're
smile.
right. If we didn't have a Yashir Sama to talk about, we wouldn't all be coming to a festival like this, huh? There's a lot of people who say that infidels might be punished, so they really need to go to Oyashiro Sama's festival.
Shion nodded as if she were mocking herself.
And then she grabbed me by the collar and told me, "Are you going, bitch?"
I don't know.
Just say
It's
it, Shion.
Shion.
So how about now, Keiichi-kun? You're starting to get the feeling that maybe, just maybe, the curse is real, aren't you?
I mean, you can't just laugh off people related to the damn construction project all dying in that manner. If even I feel like this now, then the more superstitious members of the village must feel stronger than this. Well, I mean, I still don't think there's a curse.
And you signed your death warrant, boy. Congratulations.
I can understand those that believe there is, though.
Wow, Kei-chan. Okay,
You
no.
fucked up.
So, Kun is Tomitake-san or whatever.
What?
When he says Keiichi-kun,
Oh, okay.
he says Kei-chan. You can really keep a cool head about this.
Shion grinned, realizing I had rejected the curse.
And happy because now that she gets to kill me.
Probably. To be TBH. If it's neither a curse nor a coincidence, then what should we make of these incidents?
Takano-san said, smiling playfully as if posing a riddle.
Correlation doesn't mean causation.
Neither a curse nor a coincidence. Jay's being invaded.
No.
Invaded.
No, it's fine.
But every year, someone dies. What should we make of that, then? Tomitake-san, catching on to the fact that I had no idea what to make of it, opened his mouth and came to my aid.
Bees!
Not the bees.
Takano-san is suggesting that it might be the work of real people.
Yes. This is what I came here for.
Finally. Eh? What'd you say?
Simple process of elimination would have gotten me there. I was a little taken aback at not having realized the answer for myself immediately.
Seriously, Keiichi? Well, think about it. If it's neither a curse nor coincidence, then people must be willingly carrying it out. That's the only explanation, right?
You're the people doing it. Are you telling Keiichi this so you can indoctrinate him? Is that what's happening here?
Hell yeah, we get to kill someone.
Impressed, Takano-san. I smiled bitterly in spite of myself. Here I was, just a few minutes ago, thinking the very concept of a curse was absolutely absurd. When she suggested it was someone's doing, I ended up thinking there wasn't any way it could be a person. 2 of these, at the very least, have been confirmed to have been done by people.
Yep.
Also,
one man was beaten to death by a fucking employee, and the other one was literally just fucking beaten by another person, and they caught the culprit. Didn't say anything about who the culprit was either. Now you may speak.
I feel like Keiichi just wants to rebel against whatever said.
Fucking...
But Takano-san was right.
It could have been a fall guy on the culprit catch, too. Like the actual guy that they caught.
True.
Yes, but they had to have some relation to someone in the village then.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not just going to be able to pay someone. Here's $1,000. Well, you know,
no.
I was like,
it's
Ron,
not
some people would.
No, hang on.
It's not. I'm sorry. I'm saying it's not a fall guy, as in it's someone that it did it for money. I'm saying it's a fall guy is someone who believed in the fervor of this. He 100% was like, I did it just so the town would not get caught.
See, I doubt it would be the case, because if the town is able to do all of this so well, they
Well-
probably paid someone some amount of money and said, be here at this time.
They also have government connections as well. That this was mentioned earlier, so
Yeah.
ooh.
If
I love this
unrealistic
game.
things like curses didn't exist, then the obvious next step would be to start thinking it was people behind it. But if that was the case, I glanced at Shion.
A demon was standing there.
If the culprit is a person,
Yeah.
then they'd have to be someone from Hinamizawa. That's what the police officer, Oishi-san, thinks right now, too.
Yeah, okay, it was her. Oh well.
I wish it would tell us.
No,
Yep.
say it, Sydney. Read it.
No. No, let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh, wait. That can't be. If Oyashiro-sama's curse really existed, then that's fine.
Is it?
It would be divine judgment for the dam project business. What was Keiichi's dad before they moved here?
He's an artist.
Okay.
Never specifies what kind of artist, but it's implied he's varied in it.
Okay. So long as he's not an architect, for some reason,
that
I feel
was
like that'd
my
be
joke.
bad.
Yeah.
However, if Oyashiro-sama's curse didn't exist, which it obviously didn't, then it would most likely be someone from Hinamizawa.
Governor.
The villagers had worked
I'm done.
desperately to oppose the dam construction project. I knew they had used all sorts of methods to fight against it. If one of those methods was maybe
People whisper that Oyashiro-sama's curse could be the doing of a secret group in the dam resistance movement.
But why would they still be going at it so long after the dam project was already cancelled?
Vindication.
Idiocy. Shion dryly put words to my exact thoughts.
And Ron dryly put words to his exact thoughts too.
Of course, I didn't expect it. She was from Hinamizawa, so I didn't think she'd come out and say it herself. Except she isn't? Isn't her main family just, way up the road in the other town, and the branch family's here?
We just know that there's multiple houses. I'm not sure if it was ever specified which house is the main house. Although, didn't the tip say something about that?
Given the information about how their family owns several businesses in several locations, one of which is in a rather high density area, in terms of people, that is, I have a feeling that their main family wouldn't be stationed in a small house like this, especially when Shion, not Mion, is the one with the butler attending her to drive her around.
That's true. That's true. Because Mion's the one who lives with her granny. That was said for sure. What if it is their family and Mion's against it? That's why she lives with granny and Shion's all like, yeah, I want it. I like killing people.
That's a good theory.
If you calm down and think about it.
It's just a theory.
A J theory. Thanks for watching.
Anyways, I think this is Shion.
Yep.
Oh, if you calm down and think about it, anyone would come to the same conclusion. There wouldn't be a motive for anyone but people who benefit from opposing the dam project, right?
I can think of several people off the top of my head, but sure. I guess that's true. admitting to the existence of a darker side of the damn conflict would be rude to Mion.
Would it be rude? People are dying, Mion.
Yeah, fuck your feelings. Lives are at stake. So I couldn't just accept Shion's seemingly logical viewpoint. You dumb motherfucker. Think with your head, not your dick.
One more thing. The police probably don't know this.
Oh.
There's proof that someone from Hinamizawa committed these crimes. And the people of Hinamizawa know it.
Oh. Oh.
Nani? What?
This is confirmation. Game number 1 didn't have any of this. Oh. I have to say it. Shion's a horrible fucking person, but is a fucking amazing character.
Oh, no, you've certainly got that right. She's built in a way not to empathize with, but to fucking understand, for sure.
Yeah.
Shion rebukes me to keep my voice down. Sorry. This proof... I don't want to ask. What is it?
It's me! I'm gonna bite you!
Oh. It's the fact that one person dies and one more person disappears. Oh, I hate it! Ugh. But I love
More
it.
person disappears. That means someone who died from the curse was a sacrifice? What do you mean by disappear? They just vanish and you never see them again?
That's right.
No.
Suddenly and without a trace.
As she spoke, Shion pretended to do a trick with her hands like she were making the magician's hat disappear. Next thing I knew, all I saw was black. One dies a mysterious death, and one disappears.
Then they killed my dad.
Again.
That's my dad! Fuck.
A strange vanishing act. But then why... How does that equate to someone from Hinamizawa being the culprit? Unless... You dumb motherfucker.
Well, actually, Hinamizawa has this one really old legend.
Oh, this is also new.
It's about how people offer sacrifices to Oyashiro-sama to calm his wrath. No, I think they did this last
Did
game.
they? Okay.
Yeah, because that was the whole point of the mattress thing. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, we're back to here. Oh, I love that cello, man.
They say they used to wrap a living person up in a bamboo mat and let them slowly sink down into a bottomless swamp. Yeah. Oh.
Takano-san, though explaining something pretty terrible, has a look of glee on her face as she did so.
As far as I can glean from the literature, it's supposed to be gleam.
Yes.
Glean, yes.
It actually took 3 days and 3 nights for them to sink.
Can you imagine drowning for 3 days and 3 nights?
See, even people a long time ago liked symbolism.
Oh no.
And Jay, it's not even that. You would be there, depending on the airflow within the bamboo mat,
Yep.
breathing, watching as the bog filled the mat slowly over the course of roughly 2 days. And only on the second night would you start to have it come up to the point where you would breathe.
Jesus Christ.
As the body sunk, Oyashiro-sama's anger would be quelled. Both were submerged into the deep.
Takano-san was the only one laughing at this. Was she telling a joke or something? Shion didn't move to deny it, but I felt a difference in temperature between her cool expression and Takano-san's.
My problem is why they're telling a 14-year-old kid this.
He wanted to know.
Said earlier, it's possible indoctrination and a view on seeing whether or not they can get him to help.
Yeah,
this whole conversation. Well, I think you can imagine after hearing it, but it's a secret history of Hinamizawa. Everyone who has been in Hinamizawa for a long time knows it, but they don't talk about it. So it's get on the hush hush feel.
Takano-san's not from here, but she knows quite a lot. She really likes local history, folk legends, stuff like that. She learned about it all by herself, too.
What?
I'm really not all that amazing. Stop. Stop. Just
Don't
curious,
stop.
that's all. But keep going. Like a child. I just want to see scary things for the fun of it.
Take-san laughed, a little embarrassed.
Why is Tamai Take okay with all this?
She's into true crime, that's all.
Yeah, she's a basic white bitch.
Fuck!
Jeez.
Am I wrong?
Yes, because she's Japanese.
Does that change the pigment?
Anyway. Anyway. Read your line.
Not.
No, she's the type of person who turns on true crime to relax at night.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be real. I listen to a true crime podcast.
See? Point
Okay.
stance!
But I'm not a basic bitch. But it's a true crime comedy podcast.
Just because we're laughing at the gore doesn't make it better.
We don't
What
laugh
is-
at the gore.
What is it? Is it fucking Red Web?
What? No. It's my favorite murder.
Okay, what is it?
Shout out to the murderinos. Ooh!
I
Anyway,
hate you,
so-
Ron. I fucking hate you, Ron. I don't even think Gassy realized what you said.
What does that mean? The other person who disappears during the incidents. You're saying they're offered as a sacrifice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shion answers in one word before anyone else can speak. Someone dies. Someone disappears. Well, whether they actually get sacrificed or not is a different issue. Quick, to the bog! I have something I want to show you.
So, let's get a diving crew in here.
But every time something
God.
happened in the past, one person died, and one other disappeared.
Turns out they've been doing this for so long, there's actually just like a pile of bones in the bog.
Honestly, the bog got soaked up by the mats. There's no more water. There's just mats.
For example, the first... sorry. For example, the first one where the dam site manager was killed, apparently one of the people responsible for that still hasn't been arrested.
So it's over the dam. Okay.
Couldn't that just mean he managed to get away? I don't see why we should treat him as a sacrifice in this scenario. Well, that's basically what I think too. There was also the year after that, with the leader of the dam proponents. You said he fell from a cliff and died while on vacation, right?
Apparently, his wife fell as well. The police investigated fervently, but they were never able to find the wife's corpse.
The river under the cliff was actually pretty high at the time, though. She could have just been buried under the sand at the bottom of some lake downstream or something. Ooh. The perpetrator of a dismemberment like that wouldn't want to be caught, so they'd be desperate to run away and hide, too. I thought I heard about cases where the corpse wouldn't surface after the person drowned in a swelled river like that. She vanished because of an unfortunate accident, but I still don't see the connection to sacrifices. You're...
Yep.
You...
It doesn't get better.
For all your high and mighty speech and your looking down upon the plebeians, as you so say, you're a fucking idiot yourself, Kenichi.
That's how people who are like that usually are.
Yep.
I take offense to that statement, Sydney. I am rather quick to catch on. If you took each of the past incidents in turn, none of the disappearances evoked that terrifying of an image.
The year after that, with the priest suddenly falling ill and dying, is much clearer. His wife left a suicide note.
Ooh.
They found it in their house the night the priest died. It said something along the lines of her quelling Oyashiro-sama's wrath through her death.
Ooh, she did it to herself.
It seems to be pretty clear in this one, though. Well, we may never know the truth of the matter. The swamp the wife drowned herself in was the giant, bottomless one Takano mentioned before.
Bottomless wings.
Are there actual bottomless swamps?
Bottomless is relative. It's typically they can go down fairly deep.
Okay.
I'm not sure on exact depths, but they can be about as deep as lake in some cases.
Okay.
Police investigated it, but all they could find were several of her possessions. They never found the corpse. The police suspect it was a faked suicide, and they're still investigating it now. Someone dies every year, and in the same way, someone goes missing every year. Also, can I just say, poor fucking Rika, dude.
Oh, yeah, because both her parents disappeared.
Yeah.
Who's taking care of her?
She's at the shrine, so it's likely someone else, like the donations and shit.
Maybe.
Yeah. Is she trying to tell me that everyone who vanished was
Naruto'd her.
kidnapped by some extremely efficient means, dumped into the bottomless swamp, still alive, and drowned to death? But a curse? That's unbelievable in its own right. And the next year, what was it? The dam proponent's sister-in-law? She was killed. And the same way, someone
Disappeared.
What?
It was a boy around my age named Satoshi Hojo. What do you mean, what?
Guys,
Yes.
that's Satoko's last name.
Oh.
So, my theory about Satoko,
He's a nephew by the marriage of the woman killed. What's your theory?
Shion cut in with a slightly strong tone of voice. She knew the boy who had disappeared pretty well. At least that's the vibe I was getting.
These were not good vibes. Well, that about sums everything up. Have a great day, bye! One person always dies, and one person always suddenly disappears.
So what we're trying to tell you is that if we kill you, one of your family members will also be killed. Please do not do
Don't
anything
worry.
stupid.
Someone will disappear. You won't be alone.
Leaving the suddenness aside, fact was that each incident involved one person disappearing. So that means the first person who dies is because of Oyashiro-sama's curse, and the second person vanishes because the villagers sacrificed them. Correct.
K-chan, there is no curse.
We're trying to tell you something. We can't go to the police, but you can.
Wink, wink, wink. Somebody kills the first person under the guise of the curse, and someone takes away the second person to be a sacrifice.
You're shouting, you fucking... But Shion! That means that the criminal is in the village!
Quickly! That's what I've been guessing from the start. It's pretty shocking though, you know? We live in the Showa period. It's kind of hard to believe people are committing murder like it's nothing, using some ancient justifications, huh?
Have anything to do with our discussion, but I
You
get
know
the
what?
feeling that maybe Shion didn't like Hinamizawa.
I
very
think we had
much.
it backwards. I think Shion is against it and Mion is for it, which is why she lives with Granny and Hinamizawa.
Shion's gonna die.
Oh.
Mion enjoyed talking about Hinamizawa and its epic tales, so she had avoided talking about Oyashiro-sama's curse, which didn't paint Hinamizawa in a good light, no matter how you looked at it.
Murder is no good.
She was trying to not to give me a bad impression of the village, so she didn't say anything. Shion, on the other hand, was somehow different. She wasn't rejecting the concept of a curse to purge Hinamizawa of this bad impression, but rather because she strongly believed that a member of the village was the criminal behind this. Her conviction seemed a bit removed from the tight sense of community held by the people of Hinamizawa. Because she doesn't live there! Once upon a time, they looked so alike you could mistake one for the other. But talking to her now, I had a feeling that Shion
No
had a
shit,
completely different
Sherlock.
personality than Mion. You've used this same fucking paragraph 3 times now. Come on. Then everyone else, they all think someone from Hinamizawa did it, right? Neither Shion nor Takano-san answered that. The deafening silence told me all that needed to be said. Allow me to rephrase. If someone from Hinamizawa is the culprit, then who would it be?
Oh.
Neither Shion nor Takano-san had a reply to that question either. Though it may have been rude to ask, I had hoped they wouldn't have one.
Well, what if they're just keeping mum?
Exactly.
The reason I had asked was because I was thoughtless. I mean, to argue that their explanation the
Small
culprit was
brain.
from Hinamizawa was nothing more than one possibility. Shion caught on to my plan. She gave a pained smile at my petty spite and opened her mouth to speak.
All I said really just amounts to circumstantial evidence anyway.
And to be fair, it doesn't really change the investigation. The police are already searching Hinamizawa for the culprit, and they're already aware of the missing persons as well. Or at the very least, they should be. And with them happening on the same night, it wouldn't be too hard for them to connect the dots, unless they are incompetent.
I mean, it's possible.
Both them connecting the dots and being incompetent, yes, equally possible. Sydney?
Cassie.
What?
You're lying?
I thought...
No.
Never mind.
No.
If any of us knew who it really was, we'd have gotten them into police hands already.
as would anybody. Then, what about Takano-san? She too smiled dryly as Shion had and opened her own mouth.
Well,
It's my brother.
I'd like to clear one thing up. I'm not a detective or anything, alright? In all honesty, I'm not really interested in who the culprit is.
I just like telling a really fucked up story.
I just love the tea.
Takano-san, you sure are a handful. Shut up. Tomatake-san gives a bitter laugh at her surprising opinion on the matter.
You see, I just like cruel and atrocious ancient traditions and fairy tales. I'm not surprised. I only enjoy them from a curious onlooker's perspective. So even for this string of incidents, it's not so much finding out who the culprit is, but enjoying thinking about how the old traditions displayed by the incidents themselves still seems to have some pretty deep roots around here.
As though she described herself as nothing more than a curious onlooker, her smile was as sharp as the tip of a blade, and a woman like her felt very strange and a little scary to me.
Don't stick your dick in crazy, Keiichi.
It's
Do
the best
it.
kind, Jay. Maybe it's just that I was in fearful awe of the person whose emotions I couldn't comprehend.
Holy fuck.
Don't come out of the woods like that, Shion! Well, I don't think any of this is interesting at all. The Nagashi Festival's coming up tomorrow, but I don't want anyone to die or disappear.
Why are you
I don't
smiling
believe you
for
with that
this long?
face!
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Tomorrow, huh?
Maybe I should just stay home.
That's what I would do. Fuck that.
No, but
Right.
apparently staying home is bad because you're pissing off Yoshiro-sama.
Oh, true.
See, here's the thing.
Leave the village.
I can understand why
They'll
he's
chase
getting
you down.
this much
Sure.
flustered about, this much more flustered about it, because it's happening with relation to things of the town he's living in. But all in all, he shouldn't be getting too worked up about this, because this was happening well before he was there, and his family, based on what I know, has no connection to the dam project.
So he should be fine.
Yes, and this was
Oh.
going to happen regardless of whether he knew it or not.
And it's not like he can find out who it is himself either.
Yes, he has neither the means to solve it, nor the knowledge to do so either. And so while it is fucked up to say he should wash his hands of the matter, don't let it preoccupy all of your headspace either. Which, knowing Keiichi from what I've read thus far, he's going to.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. It had completely slipped my mind. You fucking... Ugh. The string of murder incidents people attributed to Oishiro-sama's curse. It's not over. If last year's incident wasn't the end, then tomorrow night at the festival, would someone die and another disappear?
I do wonder who will die tomorrow and who will disappear, though. Did you get
Takano
a comb?
said, running a comb through her from her purse. It's on her hip, Sydney. Pay
Yeah.
attention.
I know, but why now?
Because it looks cool. Jesus fuck, Sydney.
I
Get
don't
with the
think
times.
She's-
Oh, God.
Then
turns out she's a
smiled with
greaser.
voice that nearly made each other.
She's just going down the fucking.
Wait,
She's snapping.
real talk. Sydney, do you not carry a fucking brush? Yes. Like a hairbrush or anything like that in your
My
purse?
hair is curly. If I brush it, it turns into a ball of frizz.
Mhm.
Aight then.
I comb my hair in the shower so I can detangle it all.
Have you ever tried, off topic.
Yeah, I think we're almost through with this chapter. Come on.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
She almost looked like she was
We're all
enjoying the
ADD
thought
here.
of incidents that could happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then, out of the blue, we heard a loud round of applause. They seemed to be ending the drinking party early. Right. I was making Mion wait this whole time, wasn't I?
Oop.
I'm gonna go and
We
get away
done
from these
fucked up
crazy
again.
Yep.
I should go back to her soon.
She
Soon.
already left, bruh.
You're teasing the kid too much, Takano-san. Now Keiichi-kun thinks it's all true.
I apologize. It's that bad habit of mine again. She says, walking away, snapping.
He said Takano.
God
Hey!
damn it. Stop
Said
making me laugh.
sticking her tongue out bashfully. The strength in her expression was nowhere to be found. When Takano-san sees an innocent child like you, she can't help wanting to poke fun at them. It's a real bad habit.
She abuses children.
Keiichi-kun listened to everything so earnestly that she ended up getting carried away.
What a
Unlike
bully.
Takano-san, Tomatake-san seemed like a totally normal person with common sense. With the exception of the fucking eyeliner he's used to draw on those muscles.
I keep thinking about her walking away.
Just fucking
Snapping.
pulled out like
your
a
hair.
ring and is twirling it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Takano-san just said, it's all fiction. If it made you harbor any bad impressions about Hinamizawa, then we apologize for that.
That's what you say when you said too much.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, Jiro-san.
See, this is like the double psych.
Say psych right now.
Wait,
No.
you apologize too, Takano-san. Tell him you're sorry for scaring him. He's clearly not up to the task.
Oh, fuck.
Takano-san and Tamataki-san, we're arguing and messing around now.
Just
The
fuck
strange
already.
air around us had already dissipated.
They
I imagine they
probably
do
do.
on the bed of the sinking person.
Ooh.
Gross. K-chan, you should just get going soon too. Mion is a jealous type. If she sees me, she'll probably start a fight. So I'll just be going home. I'm not about to go get my ass beat.
Really?
I can manipulate her, but she can kick my ass, so you do you.
And then I'll go see what she's doing and apologize for making her wait. I guess. Sorry for being such a nuisance.
Nuisance?
Nuisance.
And Sean Connery in the voice.
Nuisance.
Lucius Fox?
Juicy. Could you tell me? God damn it.
I couldn't hold it. Could you tell Mion-chan that we're sorry for bothering you for so long? Yeah, I don't think telling her will make her feel any better. But, sure. Tamatake-san and Takano-san standing next to each other both began to chuckle.
That's Shion, stupid. Okay then, K-chan.
I'm sorry. Jay, go back. The fuck are you on about, Sydney?
What?
Because in the picture, it's Tomitake and Shion. And it said Tomitake and Takano standing next to each other both begin to chuckle. But that's not
she's
Takano.
still there.
Well, I know, but I was just making a joke, you fucking assholes.
Yeah.
No, you tried to correct me and you were wrong.
No,
fuck
I was
yourself.
making a joke, you
No.
idiot.
No, you're wrong.
My God.
Both of you are idiots.
Read your line.
Okay then, K-chan, let's try and run into each other at tomorrow's festival.
This stream has gone on for too long.
See each other.
I just want to finish this
I mean,
chapter.
it's us we're talking about after
I know,
all.
right?
We'll
think
be
it's
making
almost
so
done.
much trouble,
Yeah, it
it'll be
should
hard
be.
for you not to find us.
I swear to God, if there's a bit with me on, I'm gonna just be like, let's go.
Shion and I said our goodbyes to Tomotaki-san and Takano-san. No, Jay, we're finishing the chapter.
No, no.
Poor
Before we
Jay.
could leave, Takano-san called out to us.
Thanks for listening so earnestly to what I had to say. You're just so good at listening. I had a great time bullying you.
No.
Good at listening. No, not at all.
I have no idea what we were talking about for the past half hour.
I was just in a state of perpetual bewilderment from all the shocking topics being thrown at me one after another.
Did you like my story today?
Well, it was interesting.
Then I'll tell you some more sometime, okay?
Except not, because I'm gonna be dead.
There's a lot of pretty interesting legends and fairy tales about Hinamizawa. Of course, a lot of strange and creepy ones, too. I'll choose a bunch of my favorites and tell you about them.
Oh, she
Prepare
dead.
yourself to have nightmares.
I was kinda happy, but also kind of worried. Can't smell help.
Cool.
Stutter.
I can't smell.
Cool. Hey, look.
I got a stuffed nose.
Look at
kinda
the
happy
guy
and
having
kinda
his stroke.
worried. I can't help but smile dryly and scratch at my head. Keiichi-kun, you can leave now. I'll permit it.
He's standing in front of her.
It's what a guard does. Takano-san is just messing with you. They say goodbye again and run off. I heard Tomotaki-san call out behind him in a clear voice that we would see each other again at the festival tomorrow. When I went to the tent, Mion was waiting for me and nowhere to be found.
Yep.
What a shocker.
Cool. Made her wait too long. Maybe she got mad and went home. Whatever. After asking some adults passing by, I heard that she went home, talking to some relatives.
Now you're gonna die, Keiichi, for making her wait.
Like, Jay, in this situation, do you think Keiichi is being in the wrong?
What do you mean?
Him wanting to hear a story about something, and Mion not wanting to talk about it, and then going off, and then leaving before he gets there. Why?
Do I think Keiichi's wrong for staying there? No, because it's something about his new home.
Yeah.
He should want to know about it because it's something about his new home. It's a history that he should know about. If there's something bad there, then regardless of what happens, like what if he like never learns about it and then decides to move because of a job or something? Would the residents hate him because he did that move? Or would they not? Because I mean, it's a job. Like there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, like, I don't see why he, in this situation, whatever, go on.
Oh, sorry.
But my regret for having made Mion wait wasn't enough to triumph over the impression Takano-san and Mion's uncanny story left on me. There you go. At least you're sorting your emotions properly now.
Now we're
Serial
walking
murder
away in the dark.
incidents had happened 4 years in a row. Tomorrow's events make this the 5th? See, why did this happen? Like, so the dam project was canceled 10 years ago, correct?
Yes. No, wait. Was it 10? No, I think it was 5 years ago because the first killing was the dismemberment.
Yeah, but it was canceled before that.
Was it? I'm not absolutely sure of the timeline.
If I recall correctly, and I should, because
Uh-huh.
I'm just that great, you know. It happened, like, the damn project ended 10 years ago. And my question is, why would they wait 5 years to start?
Not sure.
Whatever. And
Uh,
the possibility that someone from Hinamizawa was carrying this all out under the guise of a curse.
yeah.
The queer tradition of ritual sacrifice entirely unbecoming of the Showa period we lived in. I regretted it a little, though it was too late. If none of those creepy stories had anything to do with me, then I should have let Mion pull me away from that crowd.
Hard disagree.
I felt a little ashamed about letting my cheap curiosity get the better of me. It, like, I'm all for, like, feeling regret for, like, leaving your friend, like, there waiting on you.
There it
Yeah,
is.
I think he just feels bad.
But, like, my guy, fucking Christ.
Oh. That's a lot of tips.
Whoa.
That's a lot of tips.
We'll get to all that next time.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of reading. Okay. All right.
Hang on, go
Ladies
back
and
to the
gentlemen.
tip section.
Got it. Like, all of them are new ones.
No. Just few new tips.
I
All of
thought
them are
you just
new
meant
ones.
no.
No.
Listen.
What about it? We've pointed
It
this
does
music
that with
out
all the
before.
tips. Yeah.
Is that a different whatever?
No.
It could be. Here's how we can find out. Right? Yes. Load.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it's the same.
Yep, definitely the same.
Where it's at a different key though.
It's completely understandable. Game fucks with you in all ways.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. We're heading out for now because we fucking need to poop. Bye.